I threw him a bit of a hospital pass there. Sorry, Brian.
No,
Did you have your hand up for something?
No, I was monitoring, just peeling back the curtain. I was monitoring my little control panel here, which is not mine. So I've been fiddling with someone else's knob.
Get your hands off someone's knob.
I've just been playing with knobs.
Get your hands off someone else's knob.
We've got to clean this up. Like there's young kids out there listening. We can't always.
It's
the innuendo.
You said that.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to get out of my game.
You're telling us to.
I've got to get out of my game.
You'll hear this. This is a virtual final live on SEN. The Raiders take on the Warriors Friday, 8 p.m. at a cool Geo Stadium. The Raiders have won only one of their past 5 games against the Warriors. They've been struggle street a little bit in recent times. KO Weeks, 5 tries in his past 6 at fullback, so he's loving that, is KO Weeks. But as far as team news is concerned, and this really leans away of the Raiders, a huge in for the Canberra Raiders. Halfback Jamal Fogarty, he's back to make his return. Hasn't played since round 7 from that bicep injury. Hudson Young also returns, and Sebastian Chris also returns. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Warriors, no chance Nickel Klookstar with a calf injury, no Marcelo Montoya, and, well, the winger, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, has been named to play despite suffering a head knock. So that means that Tane Torpiki, he'll play fullback, and Roger goes on the wing.
I don't mind that.
You don't mind it?
I like Roger getting his hands on the ball, coming back from the deep. What are you looking at?
The Mickey debutant, number 17.
Yeah.
We've had to wait 2 weeks for his second game. Like a
Haliasima. He's the front rower who came on, who I thought was a winger, and just went right foot. Nearly. Remember that kid?
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. Shug's in for a treat.
Against the Dogs.
I didn't see that.
So he came on. Was he 18th man? Was he activated?
No, it's just a late substitution.
And he just went, he flew onto this ball, and he's a front rower. He's playing out in the centres. And he went right foot. Connor Tracy came to him. He just left him.
Did he?
Left him for dead.
Leka Halasima.
Yeah.
Leka Halasima.
All eyes on him.
Rightio. You've got the Rabbitohs taking the West Tigers. Now, this game's 3 o'clock in Gosford.
Gosford, yes, up there. It's still called Blue Tongue?
No. Industry Group Stadium.
Okay. They changed like brides' 90s. Okay, let's have a look at the Bunnies. Just the one change. So Cameron Murray will be named to play. Whether or not he plays, this is all TBC. But Havili's back from that calf injury. So the Frenchie's gone. Liam LeBlanc, he's gone to the reserves. West Tigers, De Silva, he'll be the hooker. Skip Api Coruscant has been named, but he limped off with that calf injury. Yeah. I don't think he's going to play. Luke Laulili, he's been recalled on the wing. Did I say that correctly?
I like him.
Yeah. So Alex Lobb, well, he's lobbed out. Heath Mason and Ruben Porter, they're also gone. But our man is back. Alex Twal. He had a head knock there, so hopefully he gets over. So not much to report. Brooksy, Knights versus Broncos.
Whoa.
Take
us back to 1998, Brian.
Yes. No, it's not 1998.
1988.
1988. It's audio, but do me a favour, listener. Go onto YouTube and type in this fight.
Now, Davidson runs into trouble, and there's a bit of trouble in the middle. It's Davidson and Sirenin is involved. Everybody's involved. It's Roach. Roach is still throwing him. And there's a smile on his face as well.
So, Blocker gets him with a headbutt. That is just horrific. So, Bundy tries to get him with a big left uppercut, misses him, and then Blocker gets him.
Who wins?
I don't know. I don't, because I was a Bundy Lethal Les. I stole his shorts. I had his name everywhere in the cellar, riding on a mate's roof with a pool cue.
The pool cue.
I wrote Lethal Les.
with the blue chalk.
Yeah, the blue chalk.
It up.
When I was about 13. And that was a fight. Up until that stage, I'd never seen anyone land anything on Bundy. Blocker gets him with his headbutt. It is, you can hear the sound through the effects mic.
Wow.
Type it in, listener. Go to YouTube.
Les Davidson versus Blocker Roach fight, 1988. How does the game look? Damien Cook, game 200, Brian. Oh, you've already done that, haven't you? Let's go to the Knights and the Broncos.
I've done it.
Speaking of 1988, two of the teams that came in, the Newcastle Knights and the Brisbane Broncos up at, is it still called Marathon?
McDonald Jones Stadium.
McDonald Jones Stadium, 5:30 Saturday. So the Knights be boosted by the return of their Origin stars. Well, TBC, Kalen Ponga, Bradman Best, Dane Gagai. Dylan Lucas returns the interchange bench after playing centre against Manly. Fletcher Sharp and Thomas Cant drop out. Jack Hetherington joins the bench in place of Brodie Jones. Tyson Gamble hasn't played since round 10 due to a fractured foot. Well, he's been named 18th man. Broncos. So I'm just going to tease this. Because of the origin situation, they can name 24 players.
Gotcha.
Just keep that in mind.
Okay, before you do this.
Oh, okay.
Before you do this, there's a whisper around that Unisoi Marinaris or Capitan is under the pump for his wing position. I just want to know, for those people who have invested in him for a top try scorer, is he still on the wing?
He's not on the wing, but he's in the 13.
Okay. All right.
Just so
Interesting.
You know.
There's an interesting couple of selections here, I've noticed.
Yes, and is it got to do with the 24 sort of range of...
Yasoi.
Okay, so Coach Kevin Walters has named the same 17 that went down to my boys, the Dragons, in round 19. But
skip all that.
On the bench, Payne Haas, Reece Walsh, Pat Carrigan, Selwyn Cobbo. But in jersey number 24 is Adam Reynolds.
Hello.
Who's nearing his return from biceps injury. It's a bit of a freebie, right? You get the extra sub on the bench, but you can maybe slot in someone like an Adam Reynolds. So he's there. He hasn't played since round 9.
Wow.
With a lot of people putting the red pen, the fork, sticking a fork in them, everything.
Well, it's now or never.
It's now both teams. It feels a bit now or never-y.
Fork, pen, funnel, they're done.
Yeah. They are done. But if you're going to go out, go down fighting.
Yeah, that's right.
Go down fighting. Get Renault out there. Put a big brace on his arm. They can play. Those ranked basketballs can play with those stupid masks.
Put him in until you're mathematically out.
Yeah.
Why not? What do you got to lose?
Yeah, but could you get him in one of those little bicep guards that they wear? You know,
Just
it's like a $6 million man, Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Just walking around like that. You only really need him for his kicking.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway.
Thanks. Next one. Come on, Turi.
Okay, let's go to the Storm and the Roosters. No, it's not Olympic Park if you're going to try that gag.
Oh, I was going to say, they're playing at GMHBA Stadium. I thought it said, okay.
What is it? GBH?
GMHBA Stadium down in Geelong.
That's the Cardinia Park, I think it's called now.
Okay.
Storm versus Roosters. Before we get to that, if we're thinking about Storm versus the Roosters, there's only one thing. There's only one kick that you can think of when you go to this game. 1999? 2009. Latrell does this.
Team.
Inside the 30. Crocker's in position to try and kick the 22nd field goal. It's Mitchell, though, on the left side. He's done Mitchell's strike is sensational. Latrell Mitchell. The match, the second half, a night of who saw that coming. Finishes with exactly that. Who saw that coming?
2009, he was 12.
Yeah, 2019. Sorry. Apologies, Latrell.
And then the following year, I'm positive. And then the following year, Pappy did exactly the same.
Yes, he did.
Pappy kicked 2 in that game.
He did, exactly right. Yeah, 100%
Gosh,
right.
they have some classic games down there.
Yep.
And then?
They're the real entertainers.
You know, between them, right, the biggest loss so far for the Roosters, they've lost 6 games. Their biggest loss is 8 points.
Yep.
Melbourne's lost 3. Their biggest loss is 7. They're both flying.
Yeah.
Absolutely flying. They're in every game. Sorry, tourists.
Since that kick, some stats for you. Storm are 11-4.
Over the Chookies.
Over the Chooks.
Oh. Yep.
Since that kick. And since that kick, that game, only 2 games have been decided by less than 2 points.
Yeah.
So if they win, they win.
Oh, wow.
Not close, usually.
I'd like to know, I know this is a question without notice.
Yes.
What's the record of the Chooks down in Melbourne?
Ooh. Thank you to Alex Molchanov, who will find that out for me. For the Roosters.
I'm more interested in looking down the barrel and telling, what have you got for the rabbi?
The Roosters centre, Joseph Sua'ali'i, he returns from a 4-game suspension. Victor Radley, he's also back from concussion. Terrell May takes over from JWH at prop. And Crichton, Collins, Lanu and Connor Watson are all named to back up. Sandon Smith and Nafahu White have been added to the bench. For the Storm, Harry Grant has been named, but he'll be monitored. And Eenie, Meenie, Miney, Mo, pick a centre at number 4 if he's playing. Let Craig know. Eenie, Nick, Meenie, Miney, Mo.
Stop it,
Rabbi.
Hello, Rabbi.
Oh.
Mazel tov, Rabbi. Just cutting Morton.
Just a bit.
Oh, well done, tourist. Yes, tourist. Very, very good. Panthers take on the Dolphins. This one here out at Penrith. Big game coming up here. And as we reported earlier, Nathan Cleary is confirmed. He's on the team sheet. He'll partner Brad Schneider in the half. So this is a massive game. Hamiso's been named at fullback to back up after Origin. Cody Nikorima has been named at 6.
Yeah, I thought he was ruled out.
I thought he was ruled out for sure. Maybe, as Gibbo would say, ducks and drapes perhaps.
Yep.
As Sean O'Sullivan is in jersey number 18. So as far as the big news is concerned, Nathan Cleary is back. Origin reps Jerome Luai, Brighton Toto, Liam Martin are listed amongst the reserves and will be monitored, while co-captain Isaiah Yeo and Dylan Edwards are certainly being rested. So Yeo and Edwards are not playing. As for the Dolphins, that's pretty much all she wrote. Trey Fuller retains a spot in the 17, which is fantastic. If Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow is going to be there, he's also in the 17. Ewan Aiken, of course, faces a stint on the sideline with a pec injury. That's how it shapes up. The Panthers take on the Dolphins. Seagulls take on the Titans. This one on Sunday at Four Pines Park.
Yeah, rep players have been named. So Daly Cherry Evans and Jake Trbojevic, well, they've been returning after rep duty. Jamie Humphries, well, he's dropped to the reserves. Thought he did really, really well. Nathan Brown goes from lock to prop. Sipley goes to the bench. Ben Trbojevic comes back. He returns from concussion. Paseka is listed among the reserves. So he had that thumb injury. Let's go to the Titans. Kinney has been named at fullback. Ooh, interesting. Keanu Kinney has been named at fullback. AJ is as 18th man. But we did this last week, and he was listed as 18th man but ran on. Mo Fotuaika will back up from Origin, provided he comes through unscathed. I'm hearing he'll start. Now, I'm not doing that up.
Who?
My whisper is for Queensland, Mo.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
He's going to mow him down for kickoff.
Wow, we'll ask...
You're hearing that too, Dom?
There's a rumour that both Collins and Harry Grant will start. Ben Hunt and Collins will be dropped. Fotuaika and Harry Grant to start.
Oh, I don't think Harry will start. Not unless he's got his
Well, we're going to catch up with Matty
tools.
King. They'd be all over it. The Intel, he's the Blues assistant coach. We'll catch up with him later.
Yeah. My spies tell me that Mo's... I don't know about Harry. Interesting. Ducks and drapes.
That's all she wrote, Brian?
That's all she wrote. That's all I've got for you.
Cowboys and the Bulldogs close out the round, Brooke. So Marcus has the bye. Cowboys take on the Bulldogs 6:15 p.m. Sunday. What a big
Travis
game
Norton
for the Cow. Yes.
Travis Norton.
I was going to say,
Thurston.
JT Cup. You think
Yeah.
of 04, wins the
Martin Bella
premiership.
Cup.
Rod Silver. Did he play at the Cowboys?
Willie Mason.
Possible eye.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
We need to bring that back.
The Cubs.
Maybe next year we're bringing back the bowls, the cupboards.
I'm going JT Cup this week.
Okay.
04 wins the premiership, gives Steve Price the medal. I'm going to win one eventually. Takes 11 seasons, get the Cowboys there first and only premiership
But he
2015.
went straight to a grand final the following year.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Against the Tigers.
That's right. And then gets the new stadium. Remember in the speech, him and Matty Scott, we need a new stadium now.
They got it.
Got a new stadium.
And he got an airline too.
Got an
He's got an airline.
Yeah.
He's flying. He doesn't need CU6.
No pun intended, Brian.
No.
No.
He's airborne.
8v5 boys. Coach Todd Payton has named all 5 of his Origin reps in the reserves and will make a call later in the week. Blockbusting winger Semi Valame is among the reserves as he returns from an ankle injury. Jackson Perdue, Jake Clifford, the two Jakes, Jake Granville, Kulakefu Funifuiaki, and Sam McIntyre have been named in the starting side. So they'll play Ducks and Drakes with those 5 guys and the Origin stars. Bulldogs, Jacob Preston returns from a foot injury in the back row. Josh Curran moves from the bench to the prop spot because Maxi King is out. Puasa Fa'amasili is the new man on the bench. Skipper Stephen Crichton has been named. He'll back up from Origin 3.
Maxi King got married and had a baby.
Yeah.
You know how he was
Celibate
for a little while, him and his fiancée. Well, they just tied the knot and then boom, just
What
got
was,
straight into
what
it.
was the difference between marriage and the kid? Was it
nothing.
9 months?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Impressive if it was 8.
It was 40. Oh, he wouldn't be doing that.
He's about 999 behind My Man the Dutchman. I watched that doco last night.
Oh, the amount of
1,000
thousand
babies. Yeah.
Arsenal goalkeeper everywhere.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't ruin it. I won't
Yeah.
ruin it for the listeners.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's your round 20.
Hull centre everywhere. We'll catch up with him a little bit later.
Wolf Lehman. Fellas, I was at Balmain Leagues Club in the 80s after a Chooks Tigers game. Word went around there was a stink between Blocker and Jeff Fennick. Always wondered if it was true, and if so, who won? Can True Crimes Tuesday investigate? That's from Guildford Mick.
Well, we are investigating here.
I heard it was Tunksy. It was Peter Tunks,
Yeah.
and someone pulled a Roscoe out.
Wow.
You would think block of. I mean, it was Tunksy. Jeff's only small.
Yeah, I know, but who's is it our man Bradman Best? Is he dating?
Yes.
Dating
The daughter
Jeff's
of.
daughter?
Yeah. And Jeff's not happy.
Is he come out and said he's not
Yeah,
happy?
he said, I don't want you going out with footballers,
Ooh, okay.
especially painters as well.
Okay.
Doesn't like painters.
That's right.
Or
Chucks are 4
footballers.
and 8, by the way, Amy Park. 4 and 8.
Chooks 4 and 8.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. 1 in 3. Teamlist Tuesday, thanks to Signet for Aussies living on the go. Signet phone accessories go the distance, keeping you connected and protected.
Press play. Press play. We're just going to the source.
Yeah.
Guildford Mick, this is what we do here. You ask a question. You want to know about Jessica Biel? Boom. You want to know about Nicole Kidman? Boom. You want to know about Jeff Fennick? What are you about to find out? There could be a break. And back with heaps more after this.